Hello everybody. Let's play some Outer Worlds. Pretty huge. Just gonna make sure that this is working first and then we'll get into it. As you can see, I've already set up my character. Um, so basically we're going for our team mascot. How else to explain it? Very high strength, good dexterity, high temperament. The tossball team mascot. I should probably come up with some sort of backstory for the dude, but anyways, Alex Hawthorne here is about to go on an adventure, and we're gonna follow him and see what happens. Making sure the internet can totally see you now. You're live. To stop, use your encoder. Okay. I'm not sure why this is stream health is listed as orange, but I'm gonna assume it's probably okay. I'm just gonna try and pull up chat on my app, and then we'll get started. Wow, I have a monotone voice. Okay, one second. Okay, got it. Going good. Okay. The app is working, the stream is looking fine. Let's do this. Okay. Next. So we're going heavy into... Ideally, I want to be a juggernaut type dude. Running around with a massive two-hander is my goal. That's the thought process, at least. So, 30% extra damage with melee, 10% faster attack speed, and 5 health per second regen, so I don't need as much healing. Murder Hobo it is. One thing I did add to for my perk points, aptitude points, the 2 points you get at the start for skills, I put 1 into melee, which is why two-handed melee is my highest skill. When you combine the two-handed bonus from temperament and strength. And then I put 1 point into, what was it? The Sneak Hack Lockpick group. Sort of stealthy deal. Okay, so overall this looks fine. And we're even inspirational. So the scientist is about to rescue us out of here.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend. Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Terra 2.
Shit.
I don't know what the structural integrity should have been, but I'm guessing 25% is a bit low. Also, what did that guy do to me while I was unconscious?
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on Alp have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after
So,
so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see. Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
okay, sorry, I muted my mic for a bit there. So, one thing I realize is my computer needs some love and care.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure.
Okay, you know what annoys me the most about this cutscene? It totally is impossible to be used for VR. Sorry, this is just me nitpicking, but imagine going into VR, right? And then you saw how the head was sort of wobbling. That's not too uncommon for cutscenes, you know? But unfortunately, this is just a very poor design for VR implementation. You have a mouse cursor on screen, you don't have any sort of control of your character. If you were looking one way or the other, like left or right, you'd have no way of transcoding that into VR mechanics. You know, because normally you can just follow the camera, and that works fine, but with something like this, where, you know, you're just looking at the screen, that was like one of the worst experiences of my life, where you're just trying to watch a cutscene and you're forced to sit there and watch it all happen, because the human's constantly moving. You know, you're constantly wobbling to and fro, and you know, any sort of discrepancy between what you're doing and how the game is, what the game is showing you, is really jarring. It's one of the reasons motion sickness was so bad at the start of VR. And it's so sad seeing that, you know, this AAA title clearly never wanted to be a VR title.
I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless
just because there's
so
nothing,
I can track your progress. I'll check in with
you know, like
as
there's
soon
no
as you're
movement
ready.
here at all.
Good luck. All colonists are counting on you.
Again, I still have no control of the camera. I'm just watching a cutscene, which, you know, don't get me wrong, this is how cutscenes have been done for a long time, to add animation and stuff.
Should be close by. What in Law's name? Is that
Ooh,
him?
that doesn't look too good, buddy.
I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it.
Oh,
Well,
man.
no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Wait, his name's Hawthorne too?
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh?
His name's Hawthorne. It's my name's Hawthorne. What a coincidence. Also, what the hell is my computer doing? It sounds like it's dying a bad death.
Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
I mean, it was probably very quick though, right? Okay, I don't feel comfortable streaming right now. Um, Sorry, will seem random, but I'm not sure if that you guys can hear it, but holy crap, is my computer crying. I honestly am worried I might need to replace the cooling fans, or at least the main CPU one, redo the thermal paste. When I first got it, I built the computer with the liquid cooler, and unfortunately I don't think I ever did it quite right. Frick. I kind of want to just keep going. But at the same time, I'm very concerned for my computer first and foremost. Like, if you guys can hear that, it sounds pretty bad. Also, what the heck is with the fluff? It's so fluffy. Burp. Mad hops. There's I'm trying to figure out if there's like a roll mechanic or something. Maybe if I'm holding shift and then no? Okay, you can sort of dodge to the side. No idea. Overall, the game seems to be playing really nicely, though. Very solid. Did someone eat your legs? A marauder thug? Use tall grass, rocks, and other cover to hide from enemies. Use this. I'm looking at the corners of the deal. You can sort of see I'm sort of like. Look at the corners now, and you see how much darker it got when I came into the grass? I'm assuming that's implying I'm stealthing. Rocks or other cover to hide from enemies. Use this to sneak past enemies, unfortunately there's no like crouch roll to get to sort of move between obstacles. Awareness meters over the enemy's head tell you if they're unaware, suspicious, investigating, or alerted. So I'm guessing white. Okay. Uh-oh. Time to test my stealth. Also note there's like a shadow, which I'm guessing makes a difference. Okay. Interesting thing to consider with games like this is if you don't have at least a minimum amount of stealth, stealthing is completely useless because you won't be able to use it well enough to actually stealth past any enemies.
You see now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Apparently I just had an aneurysm? Because of this little bug, maybe? No, that's stupid. That's a long fall. I could take my inhaler, or I could look at myself, I guess. I'm trying to push buttons to see if there's an easier way to maneuver. I mean, honestly, value to weight is my favorite ratio. Because then I can know what's worth hanging on and what's worth tossing right away. Journal. Main quest. Stranger in a strange land. There's a botched quest. Oh, that's amazing. I wonder how many quests you can literally botch. Like, can you botch the main storyline pretty badly? Because that sounds hilarious. I just like that, you know, like, why bother fixing a bug when you can just list it as botched because the player screwed up. Or maybe the bug quest is bugged. But that's just a beautiful category. Oh god. You know what? I'm pretty sure I'm never reading through all this stuff ever again. Like, there's just... I've read through so many freaking indexes and stuff. And I've, like, very rarely found anything life-breaking. What is this? What is our objective? Can I just mark all as red? Choosing to respec refunds all of your spent skill and perk points, then you can spend them in a different way. The price to respec will increase each time you use the machine. Cool. It's nice that they have added respecs into games. Definitely makes getting into it, you know, no character customization a lot simpler. During your adventures, things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. The choice is yours. Requires skills of a certain level, which are shown in brackets before the response. Lie 1 or Intimidate 20. Meet or exceed the required skill to use the dialogue choice. I see. So basically it's a way to power up your... to know if you are actually going to qualify for the deal. Okay, here we go, and we can see what all this offers. So again, 30% melee, 140 kilogram carry. So loot plus melee damage is awesome. Faster attack speed is very important with big melee weapons where you don't have any instant cast attacks. And 5 health regen. Can I see? Oh, well, it's because I'm wearing armor that affects these. Okay, interesting. God, my skills suck, though. And again, I put one into melee and the other into stealth. Yeah, that would make sense. Otherwise, that would be 6, not 16. Perks. Nice. Honestly, that might just be the best. Base armor rating. So even while naked, we're wearing something. Ooh, durability loss. So basically our stuff stays better longer. I might just go that route. Also, I'm going to do a quick check. Okay. Honestly, the computer sounds like it's maintaining a bit better. I'm not sure what was going on, but it sounded like the fans were rubbing together pretty badly earlier. Stock? Ammo stock? Additional consumable. So basically, if you want to buy more shit. Sprint speed. I might get sprint speed first and foremost, though. That's, if I'm going melee, being able to close in on a ranged weapon user is super huge. Oh. Or I could just get faster speed and then sprint speed. Oh, I see. So I'd have to choose. Okay, and they're different for different things. So for instance, if I'm just trying to walk, that's what that affects. It's not a cumulative effect. So maybe I'll just choose the walk speed first, and then I can check the sprint speed. I'm probably going to want... You know what? I'm just going to need the sprint speed. So, different things. So, just normal movement, and then your accelerated, faster movement. So, getting that boosted does make a huge difference. Versus this brings this more in line with that. Damage while alone is probably a no-go. Even when encumbered. I have so much carrying capacity that I think I'd just rather get that and just ignore the, not get encumbered. Slow the world. Meter max. Vendor prices are always important. And just 50% health. Oh my gosh. I wonder which is probably resilient and then toughness. I'm gonna want the armor so bad so early. But I'm gonna want these so much. But high maintenance too. Okay, so we know what the first 4 points should go to. Toughness, Strider, Cheetah, Resilient, and High Maintenance is 5. And then we can, once we get 5 points in those, we unlock Tier 2. Reduce the penalties to accuracy when moving. The 25% TTP, this restored per kill. Sorry, I'm just... I don't want to read through all these, but I probably should. When using tactical time dilation, now we know what TTD stands for, you deal increased weak spot damage. So basically, you're able to zoom in on weak areas. The Collector. Increase the range at which all interactable objects highlight without requiring you to look. That is so useful for me. Oh my gosh, I might just get that level 6. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. I really need to just find where these are. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that really isn't that hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Collector. Better vendor buying price. Better vendor prices. You'd almost get to actually make a profit off vendoring. And again, we don't have companions yet, but we'll see how that goes. I'm guessing companions are just going to be really good. It's a Fallout game, right? Harvester. Carrying capacity bonus from companions? What? Oh, I see. So our people can carry more shit. Plus 10 to dialogue. When you suck, so you need to get this. Unfortunately, Tier 2 just doesn't seem that interesting for the most part. There's definitely some good stuff, like Collector. But that's just, honestly, I could probably just learn what items you can collect and not need to worry about it, but yeah. Weak spot damage was probably pretty good. The accuracy would be better if I was like a gunslinger type character with pistols or, any movement weapon. Let's see what the last tier unlocks. Again, more science weapon. Ranged weapons don't move. I'm not wrong, right? There's already a stability option for your weapons. Movement penalty to accuracy. Movement penalty to accuracy. The sad thing is that I probably just need that one as well. Now there should be enough good stuff that I don't need to worry about that. Confidence. There's something about blood and violence that helps you focus. That's not disturbing at all. Your next attack after killing an enemy is guaranteed critical hit. Okay. Armor Master. Increase the armor rating and skill bonuses from any armor you wear. I mean, just the armor rating might be good, but considering that our skills already give us +5 in a bunch of different stats, that would be +10 from this basic armor, so that could be really good. Another 100 carrying capacity. Whenever you are affected by a harmful effect, you deal increased damage. But you're also under a harmful effect. Reduce the detection radius of enemies when you have no companions in your party. We could really do like a solo deal. If we don't go with companions, that could allow us to get... There's one on here. I saw that was really good. There it is, Lone Wolf. If we just did... If we forewent any companions, we could turn into a pretty, devastating dude. Ooh, lifesteal. Always good. Man, am I just tired or what? Holy cow. Area of effect and plasma damage dealt to you is reduced, so less damage from AoE effects. Ranged attacks and stack up to -10. So basically it's armor busting rounds. Don't go dying on me. When you use the inhaler, any downed companions are revived with a small amount of health. Very useful. But on a 15-minute cooldown. Headshot kills explode. I think that says enough. And an executioner. Oh wait, no. A last stand. When you are at low health, you deal increased damage. It's interesting that there's a lot of perks just for science weapons. Apparently science weapons probably need both of those to be viable, and that would help. They probably just are heavy nerfed. Interesting. Okay, next. Details. Look at that HP per second. Someone give me the Wolverine effect. Oh, and we can see all the different factions we know about. There's a dude. I'm just gonna check real quick. Is there a quick save? Jump, sprint, crouch. There's no like dive. Use, reload, holster, okay. Attack, power attack, aim, block, quick melee. Button 4, I'm guessing? No idea what makes a quick melee. Inhaler, tactical time dilation, ordered companions, hotkeys, next, previous. I should probably replace those, but whatever. Press and hold. Quick save, quick load. Perfect. Okay. I'm actually going to go ahead and save now. And I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break from streaming. I will be back later.